Hey y'all, it's Crystal Nicole. I actually decided to try to get my content in early because I gotta go to work tonight. And I always remember when I'm in my car, but I got something to say, and I really just got a lot to say. But I'm gonna break this up in two segments because I talk a lot. Mothers, fathers, parents. Oh, I'm finna get on y'all with these kids. I personally absolutely hate to see people say, don't do as I do as I say. Have you ever noticed that kids like to do what you do? You ever caught a kid copycatting something they seen? Especially they seen their mama and daddy do? Have you? I don't think it's fair for you to tell your child don't do something that you're doing and you're doing it in their face, because what kind of message do you send them out? I'm not gonna sit here and smoke weed every day in front of my daughter and say, I don't want you smoking weed. Then now I'm like, I can't believe she smoked weed. You really can't believe it? You showed her it was okay. Why is it okay for my mama and my daddy? And that's who I idolized as a child. That's my examples. Those are my teachers. And why is it not okay for me? They okay. They look at you and they see you. Most of the time, their children see you as the world. They're just like, this is the person I really love and I want to be like them. And she does this. Why is it okay for you to bring men in and out the house? And when she grew up, you get mad when she started walking around with a bunch of dudes. Why you even let her see that? Why you even let her see you not ever work and hustle and beg people for money forever and then complain that she don't want a job? She didn't see you working. She saw you begging. She saw you comfortable with the system's money and the link. She want that too. How can you expect different? It's remedial. It's like, what did you teach them? I told you to go and be somebody great, but I couldn't be nobody great. I couldn't show you what great looked like. They don't know what grace look like. They don't know how to be something they never have seen or experienced. I am still learning. At the age of 41, y'all, I'm 41. It's some stuff that I wasn't exposed to that I had to go seek out myself by choice, because it's still not an excuse for you to be a piece of crap. To say, I ain't see this and my mama didn't teach me this and my mama, because sometimes they wasn't taught it and they don't know to. But you got every opportunity as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult, as an older adult, because you got as much time as you alive, you got time to get it together, to seek out different and do different, educate yourself, read books, read books, read books, read a lot of books. You don't read, listen to books, turn the radio off, get you some Audible. YouTube got books. I promise you those books will change your soul, your life. Seriously, seriously, seriously. I go through at least 30 to 40 books a year. Audible makes it so easy. You just being lazy now. It's easy to get information. Nevertheless, back on subject. Your kids don't know what great is because you never showed them what great was. Your kids don't know how to act right because you told them to act right, but you didn't never act right. You just told them to act right. Your kids don't know how to do what they supposed to do in life and live and survive because you really didn't show it to them. You just told them to do it. You're not finna just tell me to go do something and I'm gonna listen to you, and you've never done it. Not only did you not do it, listen to this. Because you didn't do it, they don't know and understand what results come from you doing it. So the example you have, the examples that you show also produces something that's called fruits. If you show them how to do it the right way versus telling them how to do it the right way, you'll also show them the results that comes from doing it the right way. They'll get to see you do it and they'll see your reward, and they odds are they're gonna want the reward. They're gonna know what comes with doing it the right way. Only thing you've shown them so far by just telling them to do what I say is what not to do. And if they smart enough, they'll understand that my mama and daddy showed me what not to do. My daddy showed me what not to do. I, to this day, have never been drunk before. You know why? I, to this day, has never gotten high before, willingly. Somebody gave me an edible once. I ain't gonna say gave me. I saw some brownies and ate one, and I didn't even ask for it. But that's neither here nor there. I was so mad at myself because I never got high before. Literally, you know why? I had a daddy that was high, and I had an uncle that was an alcoholic. It took me seeing that as a kid to say, why would I pick up a crack pipe knowing that crack took my daddy out of my life? I don't know where he at right now. I love the man though. He's super cool. Super cool dude. My daddy dope. And I still feel that he's dope. I still think he's like the funniest, coolest person. Cause he really is. I ain't judge that man for that. He just struggled with it. But you know what I did? I took what he did and I said, that's what I'm not gonna do. I ain't doing that. I know that didn't work out for him because I saw what he did and the results it produced. Consider your kids see what you're doing. And they also see the results that it's producing. Consider your family see what you're doing. And they also see the results. It's hard to tell them what to do when you ain't even doing it. You expect them to be at a different standard than you. And that's nice. But you know what's even nicer? What's even nicer than that is you holding yourself to the same standard you expect your kids to be. You be an example. You being the first. And then you go and you do it and you learn what works and what doesn't work. So that when your kids are on their journeys to where you're pulling them and where you want them to go and they have questions, you already went through the kinks. You learned what works, what didn't work. You learned what failed and what didn't fail. You did all the groundwork. You went before them and made the crooked places straight. This is what God does. See the parallels. This is what God does for us. You work it out for them. You make sure that when your kid walk down the path that you've already walked down, that you leveled everything. It's easy for them. That's love. They won't have to struggle as much. The pitfalls that they may have fell into, you've already filled those holes and those plugs. You leveled it for them. I can't tell you to go down that street, and I ain't never been down that street, and I don't even know what it takes to go down that street. I think I have to be the first to do it if that's what I want done. If I want my child to be a certain way, I have to be that example. And I don't care how old you are, you can still be that example. I am still being that example to my nephews. I had a talk with my nephew, Juby, and I asked him, I said, nephew, what do you think of your auntie? Do you think I displayed to you what you should probably expect out of a woman, out of a wife, out of someone you're dating? Did I give you an example of what a good woman is? Do you see your auntie doing crazy stuff? Because I purposefully was that person on purpose. A lot of stuff I do, I be like, or do or don't do. I say, I got a daughter and she watches. My daughter watch everything I do. And I love it. I don't mind it at all. She can see it. She can see the ups and the downs, but I make sure that I show her by example what I want her to see. And it's some stuff I would never put up with and I don't accept from people because I don't want her to accept it. So I want people to realize that the best thing you can do if you really love your people, you love your family, you love your children, you love your environment, you love your culture, is to be it.